Can you guess where we are today? In our travels, we just happened to stumble across this town, and I had to come back, GoPro in hand. Also, I'm digging those awnings. Marshallville is a small town in Macon County, Georgia. It was founded in the 1820s, incorporated as a town in 1854, and as a city in 1953. It was originally founded by Germans. Welcome to Marshallville. And I'm downtown here, and I'm on my way to the liquor store. Why the liquor store, you ask? I'll show you, but first, I wanted to have a look at some of these really neat old buildings. Buildings mostly touched only by time. There have been a few efforts to modernize some of these, as we will see shortly. One thing that has not slowed down is the traffic. Some of the buildings are empty and in some state of renovation. Some of them are just altogether gone. This one has left a vestige of identity. Murph Baldwin, 1904. Marshallville was once a successful, booming town and was the largest grower of peaches in the United States. This store seems to have once been a double store with a door in the middle. Vestiges. Marshallville, Georgia has a web page giving its complete history with its produce and its people. It's really fascinating just how successful this town was at one time. Same, Murph and Baldwin. Look at the support for the old sign. This is really neat. I love places like this, and I always keep my eyes open when we're driving around. And across the street there's the bank. Damage to the plaster is like artwork. I love these doors, as honestly rustic as you can get. And I don't know when these numbers were put here, but look at the detail. And then you have buildings that are redone. This one is an antique store. This store is completely restored. I've seen antique stores in old run-down buildings. This is nice. Look at that. Frigidaire appliances. It still has the neon lighting over it. Neon tubing. And more of the antique shop. Classy. So Marshallville is a historical treasure trove of neat old buildings to see, and the traffic is pretty steady through here. So there's no traffic light. So you really just have to wait until the never-ending stream of traffic comes through. Maybe from a traffic light in some other town. They don't get you for jaywalking around here. Look at this old building. Here we still see the supports for the awning that used to be here. This is a building that was revitalized to an extent at some time in the past. Today, not so much. Wow, look at that. Old cigarette machine, Coca-Cola machine, popcorn machine. In the back, there's a second level up there. Looks like they were using it. Looks like this was a cafe. I see tables up on the second story back there. Wow. While editing this, I started to believe that this might have once been a theater. If so, I'd love to see the auditorium in the back. Places where there were once buildings, I guess. Yeah, this definitely was a building. This looks like it was much more recently used for something. But still dilapidated. More modernized overall. Still vacant. Look at that brickwork up there. And then the bank. The Citizens Bank. Looks like it's concrete has been redone. There's no lack of date or anything. And it has long since ceased to be a bank. Look at the ironwork on the doors. Oh, and you can see glass tiles on the roof up there. Skylight. Pretty neat. This was a nice bank. On the way in to town, we passed a lot of old mansions, like really nice old mansions, and they looked in good shape. I think people still live here. The town seems to have some very nice shops and some complete derelict shops and some crumbled shops, but it's really a neat little town. Like, we came through here about a week ago and it's like we had to come back, but it's spread out. There's more stuff. There's like there are orchards around and nurseries and stuff, like long stretches of pecan trees and things like that. So there's agriculture here. We saw cotton and no telling what else. But it's just it's a really quaint little town. I think it's kind of like what Plains would be if Jimmy Carter wasn't involved. Now time to once again cross this busy thoroughfare. And an active train line. Now down on this end of town we're going to, looks like things are a little more in shape. I don't know what this one is. It's been modernized. No sign. But here we have a family-owned restaurant called The Veg. Possibly a vegetarian restaurant. Where's the steakhouse? Closed. It's Sunday, so a lot of stuff is not open. But if anybody is curious as to what's on their menu, here's the City of Marshallville public information. Boring municipal stuff. Ordinances, emergency response plan, certification of public notice, important information about your drinking water, and City Hall. There's something I was gonna do while I was here. Oh yeah, the liquor store. That's right, the liquor store is in the train depot. The liquor store is in the train depot. Did you catch that? I've seen train depots used for administrative purposes, museums, and things like that, corporate offices. I've never seen retail space, liquor or otherwise, in one of these before. The heartbeat of the town, ladies and gentlemen. It's really cool. That's a neat one too. Look at the features. At least it hasn't been bulldozed. This is really a beautiful train depot. Inside has been redone, but you can still see the original train depot structure. Floor's been redone. The shop has been neatly incorporated into the building. I would love to know where this door goes. Fascinating. Looks like the back is all new stuff. Liquor stores right across from the public safety complex. So I didn't film inside the other part because there was nothing recognizable back there. It just looks like a convenience store. But the front part of it's really neat. And I'm really just kind of brushing over Marshallville because there's a lot of driving around, and there's not really places to stop to film the orchards and stuff. So this is a really neat little town, and I hope you enjoyed it. And if you live in Georgia, you're bopping around, consider stopping and having a look around Marshallville. Okay, so Stacey had stayed in the car because we didn't really know what I was going to find or what we were going to do here. But she is here.
Hi, I am here. This is a little park we're in. It's actually got a sign that says a park, but it's not a green space. It's just like it looks like an old gas station parking lot with bird feeders in it. So I don't know.
And look, it's got mushrooms.
I bet it looks neat at night. It looks like there's little lights in there. And I'm wondering, like, if people work at the city hall, do they come over here and eat their sandwich just to get out?
Probably. I would.
You would, right?
Yeah, there used to be something here. I always find it interesting when you have the concrete foundation, but there's still remnants of like tiles or whatever that is.
I don't find that super interesting.
I do. I just wanted to get a shot of this building over here.
Looks like something farmy, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's trespassing or not. Like,
here's a building left over from Marshallville's huge agricultural
I'm a
past.
little more cautious than Brian because I don't like to get yelled at, but Brian does not care if you yell at him.
Well, it's right behind the park. I just want to get a shot of this outside here. I'm not going to go crawling in there for obvious reasons, but this is pretty neat. I like this. Some kind of old farming or...
It smells old timey. It smells like going to my grandma's house, kind of.
Yeah. So are we ready to continue down the road?
Yeah, this is fun though. I like Marshallville. And the surrounding area is beautiful. It's like a lot of farmland, like pecan orchards.
Yeah.
So, do you want to get a shot of the park sign?
Oh yeah.
Looks like there's a little butterfly garden.
Oh yeah. Ambrose M. Felton Park. And it looks like it has a little bit of Rosalind Carter's butterfly trail.
Influence. Yeah, there's a lot of butterflies on these flowers.
But wait, to show you the true flavor of what Marshallville is like, hand painted on the steps. See you down the road.